Alrighty, today Middle Rabbit has sent me their pair of SW4 gaming wireless earbuds. So these boys are running Bluetooth 5.1. They get you about 32 hours total, and that equates to 6 to 8 hours of battery life on either bud. And they charge up really quick, so if you just need to take a pause and put it in there for 15 minutes, then you can probably keep going for, I don't know, double that. Because it charges the full in about 2.5 hours. So opening things up, you have your felt liner here, then the earbuds themselves, very nice. Take a look at this in just a second. Next, you'll find the quick start guide. Tell you how to set things up as well as the controls, which I'll throw up on the screen now. Has everything you want and works the way you want it to. And something to note is when you pause it, it's something neat. It doesn't make a chime, it actually fades out to the ear that you pressed it. Just a small little thing that I've never seen on another pair. Next in the box, you have the longest Type-C cable I have ever seen for a pair of wireless earbuds. This is like almost phone cable length, but whatever. Type-C, and you have your extra small and large buds. And then the star of the show here is the adapter. So there is the adapter is type A, and then you also have the dongle, which is the type C. So here you'll find the plastic dongle with a indicator light that will flash, letting you know it's wanting to connect, and then it will be solid once it is connected. But it's so small that in case you're in the dark, it won't blind you, which is always nice. And then you have the type A adapter with the funky little design on it. And this one's actually a nice metal, which feels much sturdier than the dongle itself. Looking at the actual case and earbuds, you'll find lots of interesting design choices. You have this square with sort of beveled edges. You have the funky design on the front, and well, importantly, you have the exposed Type-C, which usually I don't like, but it's sort of recessed, so you're not worried about actually smacking the chip that's in there. You have the earbuds actually stick out from the top, which also have LEDs, so when you pop things open here, you get lights on the earbuds and on the quarters. So you have a little left and right, and the battery indicator, which is always super nice. I don't like earbuds that just don't give you that, so you have to hope that they're charged. So that's there, very nice. And interestingly, you have this button here, which I haven't seen a button on a case of earbuds except for one to tell you the actual battery life. So this presents lots of opportunities for interesting things, right? Instead, they use it as a reset button, which is okay and fine, except for the fact that that's how they want you to sort of switch between your dongle mode and the Bluetooth. So what you do is if you open this up, it will automatically power on and connect to your Bluetooth. But if you want it to connect to your dongle, then you have to hold this for 3 seconds, which will reset your Bluetooth pairing so you can connect to dongle, which means now you have to go back into it. It's a lot of work when you could just go to that device, probably your phone, and disconnect from it momentarily rather than forgetting it entirely. So while it's appreciated that they thought of the conflict between the two connection modes, it's very poorly executed and ends up being more work. So I have never used it because it's dumb. Onto the earbuds themselves, you take them out here. You have your glossy flat stem style here, and this top section, so it goes from square to line to square. This top square, this whole thing is where your touch responsive area is, which I was kind of worried about at first because there's a giant bump in it where the microphone is. But after you get used to where it is, it ends up being responsive. There's very few misclicks from it as far as like it just not being big enough or anything like that, so that's good. Other than that, it's a pretty standard stem style earbud, so if you like it, you like it. As far as sound quality goes on the actual earbuds, I'd just say it's good. Like for this price, it's solid. You're gonna be happy with it. You know, not crazy bass, not insane like levels of detail, but it is good enough that you can play multiplayer games and hear things around you and get all that information that you need, as well as a nice punchy explosion every now and then. Because it's Bluetooth 5.1, you actually lose out on Bluetooth latency. That dongle is what you're going for with those super fast speeds. And when you are in gaming mode with the dongle, you can actually triple tap to mute, which is something very appreciated, something that you plan on gaming with. So we know all the specs, we know how it sounds, but really how does it work in this actual gaming, you know, scenario? The thing that sort of, I've been curious why we haven't gotten almost any pair of earbuds that allow you to get a USB type connection. I have a wireless mouse that has a small little dongle chip. I have my Razer headset that also has a wireless connection chip. We haven't really seen any earbuds with it. So it's great, really. You plug it in to your PC, your PlayStation, your Switch. Unfortunately, because Xbox doesn't support any sort of USB headset, this still doesn't work even if you plug this into the Type-C on the Series X controller. But any other device, even your phone, you can plug the Type-C into your phone to get an even faster connection. It works really great. You don't lose any sort of detail, and just playing multiplayer matches, if audio is messed up, it will mess me up in my game. So I always make sure that things are working properly. And in this case, they were. I didn't run into any issues other than the very occasional, it was very random, where it would, only when using the dongle, not in Bluetooth, it would sort of fluctuate the audio from left to right very quickly, and then it would go away. Something to note though is the range with this is much shorter, which is to be expected because it needs a stronger signal. So unlike the Bluetooth, you can kind of walk into multiple rooms away from it and it will stay connected. This one, you mostly need to stay within a 5-foot range and mostly unobstructed from other things. So here on the earbuds, you're gonna have 4 mics, one on the top, one on the bottom of either side. So here's what it sounds like. This is the Bluetooth version of the audio. And then here we are on a PC using the USB dongle to record what the audio sounds like. As far as competition goes with wireless gaming earbuds, the only ones you really see are the Razer Hammerheads. And looking at a pure specs list, as far as delay goes, they have 60 milliseconds. This has 40, which doesn't sound like a lot and probably isn't in practice, but at the same time, that's 50% more than this. And then there's one other pair with a dongle, so there's that to look at. And then also you can find other gaming pairs of earbuds for as low as almost $20 that give you that 60 millisecond response time. For these though, you know, you get your IPX5 sort of splash resistance and all of that. You get good sound, you get good latency, and the variety of things that you can connect to with a Type-C or Type-A is very good. So I think it's the versatility of having this and the direct connection and the specs that make this so special compared to a pair of Razer ones that only have Bluetooth. So all in all, after using this for a week, these are a pretty good bet, I would say, and first foray into the gaming sort of earbuds with a dongle. Good price, good sound for the price, good battery. The pocketability is fine. Like here's your average pocket. It's just normally I don't prefer square styles. I like the longer rectangle so you can sort of set it off to the side from your phone. With this, you sort of need to angle it on top of your phone, which is never fun. But otherwise, good touch responsiveness, good controls, all of that stuff that you might want from a pair of earbuds with this added, and this is very good. I'd say if you've been waiting, you've been looking for a pair of gaming earbuds that can be as versatile and isn't just a Bluetooth phone pair of gaming earbuds. If you've been using a wireless headset with similar technology or mouse, you're sort of used to the slight difference in delay and things that come with that. So I think that's about everything I have to say about these Middle Rabbit gaming earbuds. Let me know what you think of these gaming earbuds themselves and anything else down below. And thank you for watching. Bye bye.